All rise. Support court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1072, Wilson case.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I have a son named Tanner Wilson, and he has a daughter with Nikki. And Tanner is in the military. Nikki is off at school, but she's not helping do anything. I've been raising their child for the past 6 months, so I'm not getting any help or assistance or anything from her.
Okay.
So I need some type of child support from her.
And where is Tanner?
Tanner's in the military.
Oh, he's
in the military.
So when you say he's in the military, he's away in the military?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And Nikki, does she visit with the child? Does she bring you any groceries?
She doesn't do anything. I mean, she went off to school. She's in New York, so she'll come home sometimes and get her on, breaks or something. But half the time when she's home on breaks, I don't even know she's home.
Oh, wow.
So she doesn't really do much of anything for Sterling.
So she will come into town and not see her child?
Hold on. So while both parents are away doing their own thing, Grandma has been taking care of everything by herself, including paying the bills and rearing the child, and Mom hasn't given a 1 cent? That is a legal catastrophe waiting to happen, in addition to being careless. The truth is that paying child support is a legal requirement rather than a favor. The court will intervene if a parent isn't doing their share. And that's precisely what's going to happen. What are your thoughts? Does Mom's status as a full-time student absolve her of financial responsibility?
2 years old. Does she go to daycare or anything?
Yeah, she goes to daycare, and I pay for all of that.
How much is daycare?
Oh, gosh. $200 a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to Miss Nikki?
I just, see her on all these TikTok videos and on Facebook where she's partying and clubbing. I mean, I get it. You're in college and you want to have fun, but don't forget that you have a responsibility.
Okay.
You still have a child at home that needs you. A mother needs some help,
And I agree with that.
Yeah, she's just not being a good mom right now.
Okay. All right. Miss Nikki, why are you not being a good mom?
It's not that I'm not being a good mom. It's just that I'm in school full time.
Okay.
And
so being in school full time means you can't be a mom?
Well, I'm away at school. So on my breaks, I go home.
Away at school means you cannot be a good mom?
I am a good mom. I am going to school full time. The point is when I got pregnant, I didn't want to have a child. I was in school. I didn't want that for myself.
Okay, but the baby is here now.
She is.
She's 2. So besides going to school, what else do you have that defines you as a good mom?
I mean, I do what I can.
As in what?
As in,
she just said
she's here
that,
now.
Excuse me. She just said that you are not providing any financial information and you barely come to visit the child when you're in town.
Does she believe she can avoid accountability because she claims she didn't want this child? Parenthood isn't like that. When a kid is born, whether or not it was planned, both parents are equally responsible, and the judge is not there to make excuses. Consider this. Would we even be having this discussion if the positions were reversed and the father had offered same justifications? Please share your opinions in the comments section.
She was like, I wanted a granddaughter. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh, I get it. So because you didn't want Sterling and she did,
we had a
her
whole agreement
responsibility.
before this. She was like, I'll take care of her. I wanted another child.
Right, she will take care of her. I don't
Yes.
believe she thought that she was going to be raising another child on her own. Am I right about that?
Yes.
She
We
is
had
a
this
grandmother.
conversation. I'm in school full time. I told her I
How long
can't.
do you have left in school?
I have a year left.
So Sterling is going to be with her another year, and then another year, and another year. She's just going to raise the baby.
No, I will have a job by then. I'll be working.
Okay.
She's 2. She won't remember any of this.
I'm just going to play like you did not say that.
She won't. I mean, I when I go home, I see her, we FaceTime, all of that.
You
I mean,
obviously came here to
when
waste my time.
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't understand.
I mean, I don't understand either, because you said as I was saying and you still haven't said anything.
I said what I had to say. I'm in school full time. What do I do?
Take care of your child. You can.
I do the best that I can.
Okay. So is it true what she said about you being on social media, going to clubs and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, I am a influencer. So I try to do
wait a
brand
minute,
deals.
hold on. You said you're in school full time, you don't work.
Correct.
But influencers get paid.
I haven't gotten paid
Come
in a
on, make
while.
it make sense.
I haven't gotten paid in a while.
But you get paid.
Yes.
And
She claims to be an influencer and is partying on social media. But isn't she also providing for her own child? She was just caught in a serious contradiction by the judge. Even though her salary fluctuates, she can still contribute if she can earn money online. The harsh reality is that child support is mandatory. Furthermore, it is legally possible to require someone to pay based on their future income if they are able to work and earn money. It is impossible to avoid accountability.
is she being untruthful?
I
Or are
do
you being
what I can.
untruthful?
I am in school full time. I don't know what else. This is so crazy to me, like why we're right here right now, because
We're here right now because grandmother needs some financial
grandmother
assistance for her
chose
child.
this life. Grandmother chose the life.
You know what?
I didn't choose this life. However, I love my daughter to pieces. I don't regret anything. However, I would have liked to wait.
So
You know.
grandmother chose this life.
Yes, grandmother wanted to take care of her. It's okay. I'll take care of her while you're in school. And all of a sudden something changed, which is why we're sitting here now.
Can you believe this?
I really can't. I mean, I expected you to help at least. Of course,
I
I'm not
have
going
a year
to.
left. I do what I can.
So Sterling,
So it's a
I'm-
year left
this-
of her taking care of your
Exactly.
daughter. You and Tanner's daughter.
This is what you wanted.
But I thought
You
you were going to
said that
help
you were
and
gonna
be.
take care
I
of
thought
her.
you were going to still be a good
Oh,
mom
Miss
to
Nikki,
Sterling.
you are
though.
so unbelievable right
Yes.
now. You are the mom. She is the grandmother.
Exactly.
What part of that don't you understand?
I understand all of it. We had a whole agreement that she would raise the child until I was out of school. So when I come home, I do see my child. I do.
Barely.
You know what?
But I don't know what changed. I don't know if she got a little boyfriend or something.
What difference would it make if she had a boyfriend? That is
Because
none
she
of your
chose
business.
this life.
Excuse me.
I could've
You
waited.
chose this life. You had the child with Tanner. Miss Wilson, Miss or Mrs. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Miss Wilson did not have the child. You did. The child is your responsibility, not grandmother's. Whether she wanted a grandchild or not. I know a lot of grandparents that say, oh, when are you going to have me a grandchild? I want a grandchild. They never anticipate that phrase to mean I 100% am taking care of the child. You are unbelievable right now.
I'm not. I'm really not.
You really are.
No,
So
I'm
you know
really
what?
not.
What we're going to go ahead and do is get Miss Wilson.
It's time to discuss numbers now. Since there is no precise income information, the judge requires both parents to pay child support based on minimum wage assumptions. That comes to $260 a month for each. The worst part is that she also owes back wages for the previous 6 months. The court has formally placed her on notice. She can no longer avoid or make excuses. Enforcement of child support doesn't play around. If payments are not received, they have the authority to cancel licenses, confiscate tax refunds, and garnish earnings. It just got real.
Courtroom believing that someone else has the obligation of taking care of your child. She does not have to step in and do anything.
She does not, but she
She's
chose
doing
to.
it. She's
so don't
doing
complain
it.
about it now. Don't complain about it now.
Well, you know
chose
what?
to do this.
I don't need you to
didn't-
complain about these numbers when I read them off to you, okay? So, Miss Wilson, Tanner, you say he's in the military. Do you know how much money he makes?
I don't know how much she makes.
Okay. Health insurance. I know typically they have decent health insurance in the military. Do you have any idea of how much that costs?
About 108. Tanner takes care of that part.
Okay. Tanner takes care of that. So you just make sure I make a note of that. All right. And mom doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
Okay. And you said that 6 months the child has been with you?
Yes.
Okay. Daycare is $800 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, when you're influencing, let me ask you a question. How much money are you getting off of that consistently?
Consistently, I would say maybe $2,000 a month.
$2,000 a month? And you haven't sent her anything?
I mean, I had books to pay for.
Right, so your books cost $2,000?
Yes.
Are you getting financial aid from school?
I have maxed out all my financial aid. I maxed out all my loans. I don't know what else to do. I'm doing what I can. Like I said, I'm
Have
doing
you
what
ever
I can.
considered moving from New York? I know it's expensive
No,
to
I
live
have
there.
a huge internship. Why would I? No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so your internship is more important than raising your daughter.
No, it is not. But I am doing this for my daughter.
Oh, okay.
So
That's what you believe. That's fine.
that is what I know. I am doing this for my daughter.
Well, what I know is you're getting ready to pay child support. So this is what we're going to do. Since you don't have any financial information on Tanner, we're going to set his child support at minimum wage. We're also going to set your child support at minimum wage, okay? I'm going to order that Tanner maintains the health insurance, and then I'm also going to have you reimburse half of that health insurance back to him. So, no.
That concludes this case. Let's dissect it. While Grandma filled in, Mom believed she could avoid financial obligation, but the court saw right through it. Grandma is now receiving the assistance she is due, as both parents are now legally required to pay child support. This case serves as a reminder that, regardless of your circumstances, you are financially accountable if you have children. What are your thoughts? Was this decision just? Tell us in the comments below. Please, hit the like button, subscribe, and enable notifications if you enjoy courtroom drama. We have even more startling cases in store for you.
Going to maintain the health insurance at 108, okay? There will be no reimbursement on that part of it, because what I'm going to do is have you pay monthly child support at minimum wage, which is $219, as well as back pay to grandmother. So $219 multiplied by the past 6 months. Tanner's portion is $657. Your portion is $657. That's to be paid at $50 per month. So each parent's child support obligation to grandmother is $269 per month.
Are you happy now?
No, are you happy now? I know I'm happy because you're finally supporting your child financially, and grandmother gets some assistance with paying this daycare.
Grandmother wanted a baby. She's
Yep.
grandmother.
And you know what?
This is your part.
And
So
grandmother
whenever
is here.
I-
Excuse me. Grandmother's here because she also wanted some financial help. Is there anything further, ma'am?
No, we're done here.
Oh, obviously. Is there anything further?
No, thank you very much, Your Honor.